Good morning. It is Tuesday, December 9th, and we are on our way to baby's anatomy scan. I'm so excited.
Yeah, is that a boy or is a girl?
No, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, so we have the baby's anatomy scan, and then we have my 19-week appointment. So let's go. What floor? What floor? We're gonna see our baby.
I see dead people.
We don't see dead people. We're gonna go see our baby. He's crazy.
Look, it says caution. We see dead people.
It says caution. What floor?
Oh, what floor? My bad.
Can't record in there because I could already see there's somebody in the waiting room.
Okay.
But cut it, said the husband. Let's go.
Got it.
We're in the waiting room for the ultrasound. Now we wait.
How much do you weigh?
160, I hope. Still.
Any issues with high blood pressure, diabetes?
No. So I'm now in the doctor's office. I've been checked in and everything. My vitals were taken and we're just now waiting for the doctor. I'll come back around afterwards and I'll give you guys a little bit more of an extensive update after this appointment. All right, so we are finally done with both appointments, and they both actually went well. There's nothing to be concerned about. There's nothing to worry about. There was really nothing for me to cry about, but I did because that's what I do, right? So nobody wants to go in and hear anything in an ultrasound or any test you have, really. Particularly for, you know, a baby, pregnancy, that says anything. So you don't want to hear anything other than that everything is great, right? And all of a sudden, the tech goes out. She's like, let me send these to the doctor. But the way she was saying it kind of like made me feel a certain way or something. And that's fine. So she comes back and then she says, the doctor's going to be right in to talk to you. And I'm like, human. And I'm like, well, what the shit, right? Because I come from a doctor's office. I come from the medical field. And while I'm currently not in the medical field right now, I know how things go, right? And the tech is not the person that's going to give you any results. It's going to tell you anything that's wrong. She's not going to go over anything with you. Matter of fact, they've got the best poker faces ever. But I know that if the doctor's going to come in, there's something up. Doctor's not just going to come in just to say hi, just to see how everything is going. It's not the way it works. It's not an ultrasound. So anyways, doctor comes in and she explains that they saw like a little white spot on baby's heart. And then she comes in, she does very much reassure me at first without even giving me names, without giving me anything. And then she says that this is known as an echogenic intracardiac focus. What? It sounds like I'm dying, baby's dying, baby daddy's dying, everyone around me's dying.
Baby daddy's not dying. I'm not human, people.
So I'm like, what the hell, right? So whatever, they explain all that. And then the doctor is done explaining, right? And I'm like, you know, in tears. And all of a sudden, the tech says to the doctor, did you tell her about the placenta? And I'm like, what? Doctor's like, oh, thank you, April. And I'm like, April, what is going on? Like, I can only deal with so much, right? So April reminds doctor that I've I've got a low-lying placenta. And then I'm like, what the hell? Like, what does any of this mean now? So I'm thinking all the worst, of course. I'm thinking that she's gonna put me on bed rest. I'm thinking that there's gonna be some kind of something, you know, happening. None of that. Everything is fine. It's just that, you know, stuff comes up and they need to talk to you about it. They need to tell you what it is that's happening. They need to explain everything. They need to make sure that you don't have any questions, and that if you do, they need to make sure that before you walk out of there, they're answering all of your questions. So what was super duper cool is, well, what was not super duper cool was that, of course, I was a hot damn mess, crying, drowning in my own tears, and then we have to walk out right to my next appointment. So I got to walk out of that waiting room, walk down the hallway, and go into the next waiting room. And this waiting room was packed. I'm like, oh my gosh. And my husband's like, stop the crying. This is why. So I'm embarrassed to go through this waiting room now, right? Or look at anyone and put my head up at all. So I'm like head dug deep inside my chest as I possibly could, looking down, mess around. There's somebody in the waiting room that we know that says hi to the man, and I'm just like, I'm not even having it. But what was really super duper cool was by the time that I had gotten to my OBGYN's office, they had already given her a call from ultrasound and had already told her how I was feeling, what had happened, you know, everything that went down. So she was kind of like prepared for the waterworks, and then she was hella amazing too. And during that appointment, everything went well. She explained everything even more so than the doctor in ultrasound explained. And all in all, I'm feeling better. I did, like I said, I did. Yes, I did. I started crying. I did think it was the end of the world. I thought it was a defect. I thought, you know, in my baby's heart. And what parent doesn't want everything to be everything for their baby, right? So, of course, at that moment, I just felt out of control.
Well, short story is the baby's fine.
Baby's fine.
Everything is good with the baby. He's growing. He's 11 ounces.
He's 11 ounces. He's got 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 arms, 2 legs.
And a big penis like his dad.
And a penis. And the reason why Dad brings that up is because last night I was scrolling through Facebook like I always do, right? And there was, in one of my mommy groups, there was this girl that was like, she was in the biggest shock of her life. And the reason was because during her blood work, the blood work said that she was having a boy. And then during her anatomy scan, it was a girl. So I was like, oh, absolutely not. Hell no, that can't be. But anyways, we got Patience a baby. Big ol' head. And I shouldn't say big ol' head. I should say healthy head, healthy baby, and healthy mama. So that's what's important. I am now getting dropped off at work. Because, you know, this is life. So thank you so much for joining us for this appointment, or these appointments. I will catch you guys next time. Goodbye. Hello everyone, it is Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas. I know it's going to be way after Christmas by the time you see this video, but this is about day 3, maybe 4 of being in bed, sick as dogs. Husband has been down, also down for the count. Difference is, husband's not pregnant, so he can take stuff. He can take all the good stuff, the NyQuil, the DayQuil, anything under the sun. Me, guess what? Can't. I can take Tylenol for body aches. That's it. So it's been a lot of fun. And then, like I said, it's Christmas Day, right? The fun continues. Because let me turn the camera around. Let me show you what's going on right now. I am in the car. Here we are at the gas station. And the car won't start because Merry Christmas, right? So it already happened this morning. And okay, so let's go back real quick. So again, Christmas morning, we've been down. So who cares about going out? Who cares about doing anything? However, my hubby's gift, Christmas gift, was at my job. So I was like, well, we're gonna have to get up and go to the job and get this gift. So we get up and we're mustering up all the energy that we do have currently left, which is not much, but whatever, we're gonna figure this out. And the car won't start. We're right in front of the house, though. The car won't start. And fine, I have Progressive, and through Progressive I do this roadside assistance, and Progressive gets there, has a little bit of a hard time turning on the car, but he does some kind of reset where he, I don't know, takes off the negative off the battery, I don't know, whatever that means, and then he was able to jump start it. So he said drive it around for half an hour to an hour and don't turn it off. So that's what we did. We drove around. Well, we didn't drive around. We went to my job and then we left it on when we went inside my job. And we left the job and we went to a supermarket that, believe it or not, was open on Christmas Day. Turned it off there, turned it back on, and it turned on just fine. Turned it off again, went inside, did some quick shopping. We needed just 2 items and came back out. Everything's great. So we're like, okay, cool, let's go get some gas. So here we are at the gas station. We've gotten our gas. We got back in the car to go home and the car won't turn on. So luckily, when my husband went inside to get the gas, he saw this gentleman from church inside of the gas station. So he went back inside of the gas station and asked the gentleman from church if he could jump the car. However, the gentleman from church's priorities today are playing lottery tickets, playing numbers. So my husband has been waiting outside of the car for a hot minute now, and he literally just went back inside of the gas station to see what was up with this man, because the man has not come back out. But as luck would have it, here we are, right? And that car that you see right there, that's the gentleman from church's car. So yep, so you haven't really heard from us, seen us, nothing, because we haven't been well. We've been sick, very, very sick. In fact, the reason why I'm wearing this hood, not only because it's a cold, but because I haven't done my hair. I haven't, nothing. And I am a hot mess. Hold on, gentleman's out. So hubby just called me out and needs my help. So let's see what I can figure out here. And here we are, day after Christmas. Watch what's happening. We are getting our battery replaced because it's what we have to do. There is hubby. There is gentleman. This is what we're doing.